Hi there, my YouTube friends. What do y'all think of my mannequin? Pretty cool, huh? It's kind of creepy. I'm not sure if it's a boy or a girl. And actually, I'm not sure why that would even matter. But I, I got this a couple of years ago at like a country auction. I think I paid $10 for it. And it's really pretty cool. I had like an antique booth in a little antique shop for a while, probably for about a year, and I did okay there. But I just the profit margins just weren't there compared to online. And I had this in there, and I had it priced really high because I didn't want to sell it, and I'm glad I didn't. Because now I have, if you watch one of my previous videos, I bought like 6 brand new hats, and I needed something to model them on, and so this makes a really good hat model, probably a sunglass model too. So I got that out of my storage. So today I want to go over some of the sales I've made in the past week. And as usual, I'm not going to go through all of them. That would be boring uh, and time consuming, and you wouldn't enjoy it, and neither would I. So I handpicked a few sales that I thought were a little more interesting. Um, and some of this stuff is going to be things you've seen, like in the pickup videos. You'll start seeing since I've been around for 3 or 4 weeks now. You'll start seeing some of the pickups actually show up here. First, we have this Ti. Get this kind of position. This Ti-Nspire Calculator, and it comes with a Ti-84 Plus keypad. And it's kind of neat because whenever you switch out these keypads, it actually changes the ROM or whatever that it runs on the calculator. So it acts like a different calculator depending on which one of these keypads you have on it. Now, the problem with this particular calculator, it wasn't in terrific shape. It had a few little dings and whatnot. But one thing I would like to note is that it pays, I think, just to learn how to put a few basic functions on a calculator. Do like a 3x or a 4x, and maybe an x squared or a x to the minus 1. Just put like 3 or 4 functions and then draw it out on the graph. And if you don't know how to do it, just Google it. And I think people have a lot more confidence if they actually see functions being graphed on the calculator. But yeah, this is pretty neat. I can't remember what I paid. It was $1 or $2, and sold for $39 plus. And shipping is not included in any of my prices. I paid $2 for this little gamepad, little GameCube controller, silver, really quick sell, easy to photograph and to pack. I put it in one of those little first class boxes I use. Okay, this next thing, I keep closing these tabs. It was actually supposed to be 3 of them here, but these are some of the figurines I've been selling for a little over a year now. I bought all of the stock from a gift store that shut down back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And all the stock had been sitting in a storage unit, a storage locker for years. And I came across a guy that was selling these figurines. These are Tom Clark. I'm not going to go too far into the brands, but he was selling these figurines on Facebook. And actually, he was advertising the garage sale where they're going to be selling them. So I get to the garage sale. I did a little research before I went, and I saw that they were selling for a little money on eBay. And I knew this guy had a lot of this stuff. So I go to the garage sale. He's got a garage full of stuff in boxes. Some of the stuff was in boxes. Some of the stuff was loose like this. But I mean, it filled up an entire 2-car garage. And they had everything laid out, individually priced. I ended up cutting a deal with the guy, $400 for everything that was in the garage. And it took me probably about 3 or 4 hours and 5 or 6 trips in a minivan with all the seats taken out to actually pick up all this stuff. Um, I mean, it was like probably 1,000 figurines. So anyway, he did tell me he had more. So I went to his warehouse and he had even more than I bought the first time. And this time he sold it all to me for like $300. I've been selling this stuff for the past year. Last time I did the math on it, I had sold like 17 grand worth of this stuff. And it hasn't been free money, it's been labor intensive. But I'm almost done now. I'm down near the end. So this was supposed to be 3 figurines that sold for a total of $26.77, and this is another line of figurines that sold for a total of $22.59. And I don't have any of the boxes handy, but these boxes, these figurines here, they come in boxes that are about like this. So they're really easy to ship, and they're already bubble wrapped and stuff inside of the boxes. So, and another thing that I like about these is I do calculated combined shipping, and most people that buy one are buying like 2 or 3. So I've moved a lot of that stuff. Next up is a Polaroid Instant One 600 camera, and yeah, I bought it for $1 and I sold it for $23.74. So that was a good sale. It was a pretty sexy looking camera. I like the lines on it. It's one of the nicer designs, I think. This is the Game Boy Advance SP AGS 101. This is the one that I just did in the last video that broke. You can see the hinge is just garbage here. You can see the circuit boards and all that, but it does. The screen does work. I sold it for $24.99, and I did sell it 4 parts are not working, and then I just explained that yes, it does work, but the hinge is no good. This was in a big lot of video games I bought this past weekend, and I put it here. And I have like a ton of video games that I'm selling for like $6, $7, $8, $9. I just don't want to show them. It's too much. But this is one of the ones that kind of surprised me. It's for PS Vita, and it's a used game, but this is actually the first Vita game I've ever had. Like, I didn't even know they came on these little cards like the DS games do. But I was surprised at the selling price of this one, this Madden 13. So it's a 3-year-old Madden game, and I still got $22.99. And some people are getting $24.99. So I thought that was kind of weird. But hey, be on the lookout for those if you happen to see them. There's not a lot of them out there in the wild, though. This drum pedal is for a Rock Band game / Guitar Hero game. I paid $1 or less. I can't remember. So I always buy these. They're real easy, quick sells, and they go right into one of those USPS priority shoebox size boxes. They fit perfectly in there. This is a computer I bought, and I actually watched the guy. I saw the computer working, and I asked him if he had any other electronics or anything you wanted to sell. I bought a briefcase from these people, and he said, "Yeah, I'm getting rid of this laptop. I just want to take the hard drive out." And so I said, "Okay," and I bought it from him for $5. So of course I say 4 parts are not working since it doesn't have a hard drive or an OS. And I just showed the BIOS screen here just to show like how much memory's in the computer and stuff like that. This was a really cool find here. It's something to be on the lookout for. Not necessarily this brand or this from this region or this age, but looking at tarot cards, they all do pretty well. This is a set of tarot cards from 1969, I believe. Let's see, where is it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, 1969, made in France, and I started them off at $80, and this price is not right. I started them off at $80. Oh, you can see it here. I put them on sale, 5% off, but then I actually took $69. This price does not show that. I took $69, and they paid like $10 shipping and handling. But this was a really good buy for me. I paid $1 for it. So if you see tarot cards, pick them up. Chances are people aren't going to know they're worth anything, and you'll get them for, you might even be able to pick something like this up for 25 cents. Okay, this is something I've had a lot. I sold quite a few of these kind of sets across all the systems, and they're good on, you see this most often around here anyway for the Wii, and this one happens to be for the PS3. You see them for Xbox every now and then, Xbox 360. But these are always easy sells. What they're not easy to do is to pack. They're a pain in the butt. And I was talking to somebody on Facebook the other day, and they were telling me they don't like buying like bulky stereo equipment or anything big because they don't want to fool with shipping it. And you can use that as a competitive advantage because this was late in the day when I bought this. When I bought this set, I paid $10, and it was like, I don't know, like probably 11 o'clock or so. It had been exposed for 4 hours, and no telling how many people walked by it. If this thing, I sold it for that is a correct selling price, $100. If this thing would have been like this game, let's say this game was worth $100 and they were selling it for $10, it would have been gone. The first person that walked up would have known what it was worth because it's easy to handle. If you're willing to ship big stuff like I am, then you can use that as a competitive advantage on the sourcing side. So, but everything was there. This is 100% complete. It's got both dongles, got the game and all that stuff. So yeah, $10 in, $100 out on that, plus the shipping. And I did add $5. I did have $5 for the shipping and handling because I did have to go buy a box today. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to try and I'm probably going to be doing like 5 to 6 videos per week. I find if I don't spend a lot of time on post-production, which I don't, as you could probably tell, then I feel a lot better about doing a lot of videos. Like if I only have to work on them for 10, 15 minutes and then upload, I'll do 5, 6 videos a week. That versus higher production value, I'd probably be doing 2 or 3. So let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. If you'd rather more videos or a little more polished product with a little more scripted, a little better editing and whatnot. Let me know what y'all think down there in the comments. Y'all have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.